Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 11/2. It's November already. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter as Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, or otherwise promote yourself and or your business. I would really love that. Also, if you could share this out, that would be awesome so that more people here in Durham can know what's happening today in the Bull City. Okay, to start out with the word page, that is the government and nonprofit information page. And first, I do need to explain, it is production week, which means you will be seeing almost right before your eyes the October information turning into the November information when you go onto the website of durhamskywriter.com. So just letting you know that production week is where I turn the information around. So just keep checking back for new updates. Okay, I do want to let you know that the American Red Cross has these incredible classes. Some are in person, some are online, some are a combination of the two. So definitely just check out all the different first aid classes and learn how to save a life, basically. They also have CPR. The online classes include babysitting basics. Let's see, first aid for opioid overdoses. Where else can you learn that? And that's only like $20. So it's good to have this information. Anyway, just check it out at your convenience. Okay, there are also other programs and services as offered by local nonprofits, also the City of Durham and Durham County. Just go down the list, or rather down the page, and you can see all these different programs. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the city board vacancies. And this is where you can actually take part in government, local government, by joining one of those commissions. So if any of these are interesting to you, then the deadline to file your application is tomorrow for these next two positions. So there's an opening in the Durham Open Space and Trails Commission, and then there's also an opening in the Mayor's Hispanic Latino community committee. So you can actually click on the link and see what what you'll have to do in terms of your duties, the meeting schedules, that sort of thing, just to make sure that this fits in with your scheduling and your lifestyle. So you do have to put in your application by end of day tomorrow. So if you're interested, definitely check that out. Then there's two additional, I'll just mention these real quick. A week after next, there's a deadline for applying to join the Durham Planning Commission. A lot of information there. And also the Raleigh-Durham Airport Authority. So just check it out at your convenience, okay? The Durham County Libraries are all open until 8 today, except for Bragtown. Bragtown closes at 6 tonight. And now let's see what's on the docket for Durham Tech's Small Business Center. This is where they have those wonderful free online classes for those of us who are starting to think about running a business, or who've already started and need some more information. So with today being the 2nd, there's a couple of classes. Solidifying your side hustle. I like the sound of that. I have never just had one job. It's always good, in my opinion, to have more than one job. I remember getting laid off during the volatile 1980s when I was working. Where was I working? I was working at an engineering firm in Chicago, and a bunch of they laid off thousands of people at the same time. But luckily, I had a second job, and so I was able to. I called them up and I said, "Oh my God, I'm being laid off," and they took me on full time as a night staffer, as a proofreader. So anyway, That side hustle can be a lifesaver, literally. So anyway, solidifying your side hustle. That's going to be a free class that's being given from 6 until 8. And then here's another free class, growing your business on Etsy. A lot of people are on Etsy, those who make items, toys, clothing, accessories, that sort of thing, art. So anyway, you can learn how to run your business on Etsy by taking this free class, 6:30 until 8:30 tonight. These classes are offered by not only Durham Tech's Small Business Center, but other small business centers across the state. So the classes that I list are chosen from across the state. They're all free. So I just took the liberty to do that. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the health page, To Your Health. Of course, I have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates. Also, places where you can pick up free, rapid, at-home tests for COVID-19. Now, what else is happening? The American Red Cross just happens to have a blood drive today, so let's look for that. I'll just scroll down here. So today, the American Red Cross will be setting up at the, they've already set up. Okay, so they are already at the Mary Duke Biddle Trent Seamans Center for Health, and that is at 8 Searle Center Drive. So they've already set up, and they will be there until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, and then there's a couple tomorrow, but they start at 1. I'll just mention them real quick. So tomorrow they will be at Epworth United Methodist Church and also First Presbyterian Church, both starting at 1 o'clock. So I'll tell you the details tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the health events page by going to the top of the health page, and then we click on the big blue button that says health events, and that tells us about the different support groups. So today, actually meeting right now, if you happen to have the link, if you are a regular member, or rather a person who drops in and visits the Daughters Concerned for Aging Relative Support Group, that meeting is going on right now. So if you already have a link, you might want to hop over there and watch the rest of Bull City Hangout later. Let's see. Now you can contact, Ann Cosim or Allison Allen. I have their email addresses if you'd like to join the Triangle Young Onset Parkinson's Disease Connections. That's a virtual meeting that's going to be held tonight from 7 until 8:30. So you have plenty of time to write to them and get that Zoom link. Okay, and now let's go to the legal page, Legal Ease. You can still vote early. Election day isn't until next week. So you can vote until this Saturday, not Sunday. So if you've been saying, I'm just going to stroll in Saturday or Sunday. No, if you're going to vote early, you have to do it by Saturday. So, and before you vote, you might want to consult the Kids Voting Durham's Voting Planner and Election Guide. It is a fabulous online publication or website that shows you who's running, and anyway, it'll help you decide who to vote for. They don't try to skew anybody in any particular direction. They don't tell you how to vote, but they do want you to know how important it is to vote, and they provide a lot of information that will help. Okay, now if you do want to vote early, you can vote at any of these places, weekdays from 8 until 7:30, and then Saturday from 8 until 3. Then you can vote at the Durham County Main Library, downtown, North Regional Library, East Regional Library, South Regional Library, the Duke University's Karsh Alumni Center, North Carolina Central University's Turner Law Building, Eno River Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, or the River Church. Read about it by going to Legal Ease. And they're also listed on the Word page. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Let's Go page. That's the calendar of events page. All righty. So New Visions, they will be giving away free meals. They do this every weekday from 3 until 6. If you are in need, stop by and get a meal and maybe sit outside at one of their picnic tables and enjoy yourself. Kings Park International Church, they have their food pantry and clothing closet from 5 until 6. So, again, if you're in need, don't be ashamed. Just go there, get some free food, and maybe pick out some clothing if you're looking for work, whatever, want to look nice. So, definitely check that out. That's tonight from 5 until 6. And they are at 1305 Odyssey Drive. Okay, the Durham Orange Genealogical Society will be meeting tonight. Now, tonight's meeting is going to be online only. It's going to be from 7 until 9, where John Smith will be leading a talk on using Excel in genealogy. So that sounds interesting to me because I do have a lot of family information, and I tend to just have like bulleted lists, which isn't very easy to navigate. So this might be really helpful for those of us who are collecting just information just here and there that you find on the internet or whatever about your family. So the Durham Orange Genealogical Society, they'll be meeting from 7 until 9. So just click on that link, visit the website, and get the link for the Zoom meeting, online only tonight. Okay, Brett's open mic is from 7 until 9 at the Blue Note Grill. Brett has been at several venues, and I think the Blue Note Grill has been their home for the past few years. And it's really great music. We're talking about soul and jazz. You can actually join them on stage if you have the nerve. And if you don't want to attend in person and pay the $5 admission fee, you can watch from home on Facebook. Okay, the Old North State Jam. They used to be called the Northgate Jam. They used to play at the mall. RIP. They are now hosting their weekly open jam at the Friendly City Civitan Club on Glendale Avenue. That's going to be tonight from 7 until 9. Now, you can bring your acoustic instrument and join in. They play that fun, happy, old-timey music. A lot of it is like Irish oriented. Some of it is like bluegrass, whatever. It's just that fun, with the banjos and all that. It's really fun, cute music. You can also just sit and enjoy. Now, tomorrow morning, Elmo's Diner on 9th Street, they do this, I think it's the first Thursday of every month. It's called the Veterans Breakfast, where military veterans can have a free breakfast. Well, can have a breakfast from 8:30 until 10. I think the first-time attendees, they get to eat for free. Also, if you're in uniform, you can eat for free. Everybody else will have to pay, but it is open to military veterans at Elmo's Diner from 8:30 until 10 tomorrow. All righty, let us check the weather. It's supposed to be cloudy. The sun was blazing just a couple of seconds ago, but it is 63 degrees, which is really good. It's supposed to be getting cloudier and cloudier, and then it's going up to 69 with a 60% chance of rain in the early afternoon. It should be starting in a few minutes if it is going to rain, and then it'll be cloudy the rest of the afternoon. And then tomorrow it's going to be 70, but it's going to be sunny as well. So how about that? And it looks like Guy, our cook, is waiting in the wings. Tachi is here. Let me put her. Tachi had the best video yesterday. Dr. Tachi, if you don't know, she has a show called Mediascope. Wait, is today Wednesday? It's tonight. Yeah, Mediascope is tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I can't tell you all the different. It's on so many places, but I watch usually from either YouTube or Facebook. So just check out Mediascope 16 on Facebook so you can check out this wonderful show. It's really fun. She and MC Curtis really cut it up in terms of just humor, social media news, tech news. And I know they're going to be talking about Twitter tonight. I already know. And I will be there because I'm here for it. So Guy, our cook, is just so patiently waiting. Let's bring him on. Oh, let me tell you about Tachi's video real quick. Let me bring on Guy before I do that. Let me just bring him on. Let's bring him on. Guy, what's new?
Well, I'm sharing it in the screen.
Okay.
You know how you like to cook, right?
Yes, I do. But before
Okay.
we do that, I just wanted to remind folks about this video I just mentioned. Um, I don't know if you have a Five Below store where you live, Guy. I know you're in Washington State.
How what? Let me
Five
turn you
Five Below. So you know the dollar store, everything's a dollar. Where well, Five Below, everything is $5 and below.
No, we don't have that here, but go
Oh,
ahead.
it's a fun place. So Dr. Tachi had a fun show. It's on, I should say video. It's on YouTube, and it is so fun. Where she talks about the different tech that you can get at Five Below for $5 and less. Really fun.
Okay.
Super fun. Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, so she's saying thank you, and then she's saying hi to you, Guy.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Now you want to share something, and I will put it
Yes.
on the screen forthwith. Oh, what?
This is the new
Oh,
flavor of the decade.
what?
I cooked up some pork loin, a big roast pork loin,
Yeah.
and so I went onto the Google search and I said, "What's a pork loin recipe? Something new. I want to try something different." And so I saw this recipe for peach salsa, and so
That sounds like some good eating.
I did a search on Instacart, where we get our groceries delivered from, right?
Hmm.
And that checks all the grocery stores. And it came up with Mrs. Renfro's peach salsa, which is very mild. So for those
Good.
in the audience that like the mild, don't want peppery, hot salsa,
Hmm.
this is gonna work.
That
Put it,
sounds so good. I have to
take
get.
your pork loin, slice it up,
Mhm.
right, and then cover it with peach salsa. But I put in about half a
Mm.
jar. Just completely cover it, and then put it in the fridge and let it do
Mary.
its thing.
Yeah.
And take it out like a day and a half later,
Hmm.
nuke it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Oh my
Hmm.
God, it's
How could you
really,
wait?
really good
How could you wait a day and a half, Guy?
because I'm old and set in my ways.
Wow. Okay. Um, man, I gotta find this stuff. I don't know where
Yeah,
they.
just look for peach salsa near me, and if Mrs. Renfro's comes up, all the big stores, all the like Walmart and Fred Meyer and all the ones here have it. So I would be really shocked if you can't find it in Durham somewhere.
Well, we're not the biggest city, but
I realize.
I will look for it. Thank you, Guy. I wrote it down,
Yep,
and I
it's
will
good stuff.
definitely give that a try.
And we won't talk about weather. Um, we have freeze warning going on at nighttime. It's supposed to hit the 20s,
Oh, bless your heart. Oh boy.
and that's the name of that song. Oh,
Yeah.
but the good thing is it rained all day yesterday.
Wow, really?
And so I had fixed one of my downspouts so it wouldn't make a big lake on that side of the house. On the back of the house, it would just flood forever
Okay.
from the rainwater. So I took it and pulled the culvert down,
Hmm.
put the tube out, and where the tube ended, I dug a 2-foot hole. And put this on your scavenger hunt. Try to find a 12-inch diameter PVC pipe that's only 2 feet long. So I got the 2 foot long piece of PVC pipe for the irrigation
Okay.
place over in Pasco, one in the Tri Cities, and I drilled a bunch of holes in the bottom for drainage. Because this is what we had when we lived on the coast.
Oh.
So that downspout tube comes out and it
Hmm.
ends into that rock and drains. And you know what? I don't have that big lake anymore.
Here they call that a French drain, and a lot of people, PVC is very expensive at certain
It's a total
diameters.
guy drain, actually, truth be told.
Okay.
Nothing French about it.
I
It's
don't
all,
know where that came from, but people just use that.
yeah,
But
I'm familiar with that term too.
yeah, the PVC is, I don't know about 12 inches. What a lot of people do that I know, they'll get a like a um what do you call it? Like a garbage can or,
Yeah,
or
that
something,
would work.
and somehow remove the bottom
See,
and
when
Not
we
remove
lived
the
on
bottom.
the
Not
coast,
remove the bottom. Put the holes in the bottom, and then put the rock.
when
Yeah.
we lived over on the coast, all of our downspouts had a chimney flue, like about this big square full of rock that the water went into, and then it flushed out through the bottom.
That's nice.
Um,
That's nice.
so initially, I tried to find a chimney flue. They don't make them anymore. Those are from eons ago. Now they're all metal or you know.
Okay.
The
Well,
guy has some used ones, but he never called me back, and so I went the PVC route.
yeah. Well, all of my spouts end in what do you call those things? Watering water catchers, like big barrels.
Oh,
And
rain barrel.
rain barrel, thank you. And then they have little 6-foot hoses attached, so you can, get water into your little cute little watering bucket and
Yeah.
water your plants that way.
I see that you've got some hanging plants new behind you.
Yeah, I'm
That's
actually, I didn't have time to, usually I'm facing the other way with
right.
the Durham flag. I'm actually looking at my Durham flag, which is usually in the background, but I was running out of time to set up the show. So I just,
Well, I mean, you got the green shirt on and the new hanging plants. It's very botanical look.
yeah. Well, actually,
And
these plants,
that one there that you just pointed at over your left shoulder, it's one of the top 10 oxygen producing plants that there is.
oh, I love oxygen.
And
Okay.
so when that one gets to the point you have to cut it off, clip it off and make new starts, you're making more oxygen. And
Okay.
it's a good thing.
I do have some pieces that I had to cut off because these were on my front porch all spring and summer, and I just brought them
this
in.
is the winter time. Okay.
So I actually brought them in too soon because I didn't know it did dip down into the low 40s.
Oh, well, that's okay. You brought them in.
But the weather came back. The temps came back, so we're actually going to be like Saturday. It's going to be 78 Saturday. So I actually brought these.
Oh, you could have brought 78. You can hang them back on the porch.
Yeah, I might want to do that because
nighttime is going to get cooler.
It's going to be in the 70s all through next week.
Not at nighttime.
Nighttime, the low will only be like 54.
Oh, okay.
So I could take them back outside, but we'll see. We'll see. I probably won't because I have to go through a whole routine.
Hey, we could have a new game show. Are the plants in or out at the Bull City Hangout?
Yeah, I'm not going to bring them back out because I have to go through a whole routine to remove the bugs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to go through that.
Yeah, that's one part about
it.
One thing nice about up here in the Northwest, when it gets cold, the bugs all go away. They're gone.
Yeah. Some people do complain here when we don't have cold enough winters. They're like, darn it, I wish it would get colder so that the bugs will all go away for a while.
Well, the virus diseases go away too.
Ooh.
If we have a mild winter, we'll have a more prevalent disease factor, colds and flu and so forth. And my buddy, Chewy, who you can't see, he's down here.
Chewy.
He's jumping against the side of my chair. It's like, I got to go outside right now.
Oh, well, you better go.
It's not like, oh, let's wait a minute.
Or get the mop.
I really got to get your attention.
Yeah, I guess we'll be seeing you later then.
All right. Next time I talk to you, thanks for having us on. And look for that salsa. I'm thinking you could put it on ground beef. I mean, it's very flavorful and it's mild.
I would put that on everything because
and the nice thing about it, it doesn't have any what's it, hydrogenated corn syrup. It doesn't have that in there.
Good.
It's not GMO. It's healthy.
Okay.
Just make sure you get the mild one. I don't think they make it any other flavor than mild, but
okay. Well, I'm scheduled to make some groundnut stew today, but I will make that real soon.
Well, I will do this. I will add the link here. Into your comments so that if you can't, for some reason, find it there in Durham, you can get it right from the horse's mouth, as they say.
Shipped. Wow, that would be wild. Okay. Thanks again, Guy. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one.
Okay. Bye, Chewy. That was so cute. Okay, yeah, Mrs. Renfro's peach salsa. That sounds like some powerful good eating. And of course, Tachi, you're right. I mean, if we could order it online if you can't find it in the store. So yeah, and Guy did say he's going to put up the link. So I'm going to find it. Oh, and he just added it. Thank you. Let me just put it on screen. Thank you, Guy. There it is. That's the link. Renfro Foods. That's a company I haven't heard of. I wonder how many. There's probably lots of food companies I haven't heard of. What am I saying? But anyway, with that, have a beautiful day. Set out and try to find this peach salsa, and I would love everybody to report back on if they find it and also how it tastes, because that sounds like that would be some, like I said, some powerful good eating. So with that, you have a beautiful day. It's going to be really gorgeous today. Even if it does rain, it's going up to 69. I'm not going to ask Tachi where what it is and where she lives, because she's even further south than I am. So I know she's basking in the sun right now, probably. But anyway, have a beautiful day, and then I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. And don't forget to watch Mediascope too, because I will definitely be there tonight. Ciao for now. See you tomorrow at noon.